Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. I hope you guys are having a good day. Please make sure that you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I do have a fan going in the background because it's like really hot in this room and it's just so needed right now. So I apologize if that is messing with you hearing me. So we're going to go ahead and do the prayer. So we're praying to the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, calling upon them and asking that they would continue to bless us, continue to shelter us and protect us. Please block out anything or anyone that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. We're calling upon our ancestors, our highest team of light and resonance, the archangels, specifically Archangel Michael, Archangel Sachiel, Archangel Ariel, and Uriel, Zadkiel, and Haniel. And I'd just like to ask that they block out all negativity or anyone that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. Okay. So thank you, God, for being here with us. Now we're going to do the legal disclaimer. So make sure you guys are familiar with it. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes copywriting, gatekeeping, shadow banning, evil eyes, and no energy harvesting. All right, so we're going to cut the deck. We're starting with the true crime to see if there's anything that's going on. I mean, I'm picking up on something that somebody may be trying to commit a crime. Travel. Somebody could be trying to travel towards you. Again, if any of what I say makes you feel afraid, know that that part of the reading's not meant for you. Okay. And I would be watching all of my readings because each reading will have an Easter egg of knowledge for you. Could be one thing I say or 5 things I say. So use your best discernment. Like leave whatever doesn't resonate, just leave it for the person that it's meant for. Okay. You don't have to claim any of this if it's not your story, but just please use your best discernment. All right. That's like my best advice that I can give you on how to guide yourself is develop your intuition. Okay. And why do I say that? Because I want you guys to be able to pick up on the same energy. I just want you guys to be able to pick up on whatever's coming into your energy. No one wants to be blindsided by a problem. You know what I'm saying? And so the more aware we can be of our own energy and where we're headed, the more we can, avoid tragedy. Oh, and make sure you guys like the video and that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's like so many things to remember. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I go live. This person, I swear to God, if they come to you on any stupid shit, they're going to want to run away real quick. Like people think that they want some smoke until they get right up in the fire. And then they realize that, oh, there's no angel coming to put these flames out. Like this is real fire. This is real smoke. These people don't want this smoke. It would be easier for them to just stay away from you. But I feel like somebody thinks that they're going to try it and they don't even realize that they're going to get stopped before they ever even come close to you. So a man-made disaster. They really want us to be afraid of that shit. Like, the only thing that you should fear is God, okay? Nobody else will be able to do this man-made disaster shit. Like, these people may experience a man-made disaster called them getting in a vehicle trying to come towards you and getting struck down by lightning. I mean, literally, if anybody tries to travel towards you, to stalk you or harass you or do anything to you, they're going to be sorry for it. And you're not going to be there to be accepting their apology. These people will be taken. They see you as some type of power supply. Maybe you are a power supply. The most chosen people are power supplies. Most divine feminine, divine masculine energies are powerful. Okay. But you're not these people's power. Like, come on. Some people, I really feel like the people that don't believe in God are they're at a disadvantage because then they won't be able to see when God is going to when God is doing something. I can definitely see that these people are looking at you like you need to be their source of, like, they're greedy with your energy. They're greedy and they're jealous. I swear jealousy should be a sin if it's not. But yeah, this person sees that you're off on your own healing, and they're like feeling a type of way about that. They feel like since they can't recover from their own trauma, you shouldn't be able to recover from trauma. Again, this is like when God works in your life and somebody else sees it and they get super bent out of shape about it. They wanted you to be trapped. See, for them to use you as a power supply, you would have to be trapped somewhere, like in a situation, in a cell, like this poor animal. You'd have to be in doggy jail. Like, I laugh at this shit because it logically, if we talk about it and think about it, these people don't make sense in their own minds. So it's like they just want to trap you. Okay. But they don't want to lose their job, but that's going to be the side effect of trapping you, would be them losing their position. So they want to stay hidden until the last moment. Again, that's illegal. For people to hide around your property, to be hiding behind shit, all of that is illegal behavior. Especially when all they have is greed, jealousy, and the fact that they want you as a power supply. They need to do better. This person could be staying at a motel, hotel. They could be obsessively looking your energy up or looking you up online. It's like these faceless enemies that really, they don't matter to society. This person could go missing and the world would not be sad. Just like literally, they could be trapped and the world would not give a crap. But something happens to you, no. The world is going to throw an emotional fit. That's why I said this person, what I just say, the world will cause this for somebody if they come towards you. And they're coming with this intention anyways. They're coming with the intention of Mr. Shaitan, okay? To steal, RAPE, kill, KILL, and destroy. So that's the type of time that they're on. Yeah, you've got help coming from outer space. The Anunnaki are on their way. They better be real freaking careful with you. And I'm not kidding. They better leave you the hell alone, or they're going to experience a death in outer space that could have been avoided if this person would have just minded their own fucking business instead of trying to mind yours. Just crazy to me that people won't mind their own business. Not for even 10 minutes. This person won't mind their business at all. And and it's crazy how much they're trying to look into your information, not realizing that this is on the way to them. Death in outer space. They could be trying to do things around your neighborhood. That's why I said it's illegal for people to hide in your bushes and do weird shit. Like this person's on some weird shit. I don't even feel like there's a legit enough reason to stalk you. So I don't think that stalking is warranted. Ever. Like ever. This is definitely something that they keep pulling you up, like I said, on social media, on their tablet, their phone, whatever. And they're watching you and they're wanting to see what you're going to do next so they can figure out how they need to trap you. It's a no. We're not in the 18 freaking hundreds where you can just throw people in the insane asylum without having a reason. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. We are not in that era of stupid fuckity, like male-dominated reality. We're not living there, okay? This is the new earth, okay? And if you can be pulled up on social media, then if you ever went missing, you would definitely be missed. Like people would come looking for you. Life insurance. I knew there was money behind this because of the greed and jealousy. Nobody's going to be doing anything to you for life insurance that you didn't even sign off on. And again, that's also a crime. So if you have somebody that's tried to get a life insurance policy on you, that's illegal. You have to literally sign paperwork yourself and show ID, and you have to get a doctor's visit where they check everything to see if you even qualify for life insurance. So if there is something with life insurance taken out in your name, this is already a setup because you didn't go to a doctor's visit. You didn't give consent for any of that. It would be a crime of passion, but I don't know. It's really just one of jealousy and greed because they feel like you're worth more dead than alive. Wow. I mean, if these people said out loud what I'm saying, like if they would just say their own thoughts out loud, they would realize that they're insane. This could be a couple. It could be two people that are together that want to see you stopped. They were really sending this self-unaliving, self-harm energy, and it's been returned back to sender. Now these people feel like they need to come to you on the physical realm because they're not going to be able to get you to take yourself out. And this couple, however many other people they've gotten to harm themselves, this couple needs to be put in jail, straight up. Not just for the fraud. Oh, thank you. Good morning in India. Good morning to you too. Not only for the insurance fraud, because getting life insurance on somebody without their consent is illegal. These people have crimes to actually answer for. They could have been trying to cause you to get in an accident. That's exactly, they wanted this suicide to look like it was some type of accident. But they were sending the self-harm energy, and now it's been returned back to them. These people are extremely suicidal, excuse me. I bet that they did not even think that, oh, what happens if this energy is returned to me? Yo, this spirit of this, okay, what that does, and I know this because I've cleared this off of my own bloodline, what these self-harming spirits do when they can't get you to do something to yourself, they'll return back to the person that sent them, and they'll try to get them to do it. Devil. Like literally. The cards couldn't even be more verbatim of what I'm talking about. I do feel like you guys are healing from this entire plot. It's so idiotic. It's an embarrassment. For the fact that these people to actually think they're going to get away with something like this shit is absolutely embarrassing. And they need to clean it up. Clean the shit up right away. Clean up this whole thing. Like, this is a horrible idea. This is the type of person that would try to like literally hurt or harm like 100 people just to get one. Like, they're that crazy. I also feel like these people don't want you healing from this demonic energy that they tried to paint you in. But you've already done that. You've already done the healing that's needed. So these people really are not getting away with anything. They may think that they're about to get away with something, but they're not. There's no evidence against you either way. But I do feel like these people, they see you as a power supply, as the power supply. That's why they feel like they need to trap you. It's like, no, the universe is not backing it. So I don't care what they say. They can say whatever they want. At the end of the day, their words are just words. They don't hold any power. When you speak, it is powerful. So we're going to see who this weird ass person is, because they are a weirdo. With the what's the tea. We'll just see who they are. Oh, you're making grilled cheese. Oh, I love grilled cheese. So good with tomato soup. My gosh. Actually, thank you for reminding me of that. That's something that I can make. Oh, that's so good. I love that combo. I like to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in my tomato soup, and it makes it like so fluffy and so good. Oh, it's just delicious. All right, so we're going to see who this person is, because why are they so focused on you? Damn. If they would just focus on their own life, things would go so much better for them. It's crazy. Somebody that's always partying. This is why it seems like thoughts that a drunk person would think, straight up. This literally does seem like something that somebody on substances would think about. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so good with heavy whipping cream. I had like a little bit of sugar as well to bring out the sweetness in the tomato. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. It's like the best thing to have soup when it's cold outside. This person just wants to steal. Like I said, they see you as a power source. They see you as the power source. Instead of looking at God like God is the power source, which God is the power source, this person sees you as being the power source, which is really weird to me. So maybe they don't believe in God. It's crazy how even if this person doesn't believe in God, they're going to experience God loving you right in their face. Yeah, you're dodging bullets by blocking these people and ignoring them. You're not under any threat, like literally. These people want you to believe that you're being threatened, but you're not. You have dodged bullets by dodging these people and ignoring their purposeful triggers. Yeah, you could have moved away from them. Like literally, you could have moved out of the city. So you took their power source away. Oh, I see what this is about. Energy harvesting, vampirism. You walked away from the dirty vampire, like with your light in hand. Like you definitely moved away from these people. And this could be people in your home city or wherever you came from. Ridiculous. They're wasting time. By trying to come for you, this is a waste of time. It's also a waste of people's resources because you haven't committed any type of crime to be like for somebody to pop up on you. I'm literally seeing somebody trying to hide in somebody's bushes, like around their house, and they're waiting for you to like walk out with the trash or something weird so they can jump up on you. The people need to understand that the doing shit like that is absolutely illegal. You cannot just hide in somebody's fucking bushes and jump out at them and try to chase them down and frighten them. And literally, like, I don't even think you would be scared of this person. You would just look at them like the straight up real retarded idiot that they are. You'd be like, oh, that's weird. Why did that person do that? What, are they pretending to be a dog in the bush over there? Like, this person also is trying to find out what lines of defense you have within your house. If you have a GUN, if you have a, what are the other ways to defend yourself? TAZOR. If you have pepper spray, this person wants to know what your defense is. And they're like, why? They're like, we keep doing this witchcraft on this person to tell everybody what their defenses are. And they're not telling anybody. It's because the witchcraft is not working. Yeah, you got a sense of humor. Exactly. You and me, we would probably be like startled at first and then tickled by it. We would most likely laugh our asses off at somebody being a weirdo in the bush. Like, oh no. They know that you're about to enter into this jackpot energy. And literally by you moving away from these people, you did enter into the jackpot energy, winning money, got rich, inherited inheritance, unexpected money. Somebody is like trying to count your pockets. They're trying to count the money in your pockets when you use like all credit or something. This is like really retarded. This person also is somebody that is this thief told another person that you have a bunch of money in your house. No, you don't. And even if you did, it's not illegal to have a safe full of money in your house. Like, it's not. I feel like this person has tried to get you in trouble with all different types of governments, from like the IRS. So yeah, this is somebody that you definitely used to know. They were always a drama starter though. And they're always running. That came out in the true crime deck. They're going to want to run away from you. Like you did something. And maybe you did. Maybe you walked away from this person. But you moving in silence is not hurting anybody. It's just not allowing these people to follow you. And that's what they want to do. They've got bad karma. They want to run away from this bad karma. And they feel like if they run towards you, maybe because God loves you, God will let go of this bad. No. God has told this person to drop it, you know, like a dog that's got a toy and you're like, drop it, you know, so the dog will drop it so you can throw it again. This person will not drop the ball. Like they are just holding on to this shit tight as hell, thinking that nobody's going to come and ask them to drop it. Literally. They're being asked to drop it. What money? Exactly. What money? All you have is a grilled cheese sandwich. That's exactly it. Look at this. These people are freaking bankrupt. That's what just fell on the ground. They don't, so that fell on the ground like face down. They don't want you to know that they're bankrupt. I don't think you would care. Like, you're not really close to this person anymore. I don't think you would care if they're bankrupt. And it's not like you could fix their credit anyways. So why do they even feel like this is something they feel like because you're in the jackpot energy that you should be lending them money. I hope that this is not a family member. With the life insurance crap, they're so stuck in their ego. This is why they're spiritually bankrupt. Like, what do you have to do to become spiritually bankrupt? This person is not being listened to by other people, and they feel really irked by that. It's just like they feel like nobody listens to them. Well, it's because the shit that's coming out of their mouth is really stupid. So that's why people are not listening. And nobody wants to sit around and listen to this person talk shit on somebody else forever. Like, that's all they do is talk bad about somebody else. People are like moving away from this person and these people. They know that they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Anytime you see somebody talking bad on somebody else without letting that person defend themselves or even letting them know that they're talking bad, that's a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're eventually going to try to do the same thing to you. It's just inevitable. So I would just pay it no mind. These people are going to come in either one of two ways. They're going to come in with the wolf in sheep's clothing, or they're going to come in with this bankrupt attitude and wanting to trauma dump on you all of their problems. It's not your job to fix this person. And this person definitely needs, I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose anyone, but they need a therapist or maybe they should start paying if they want to talk all this shit and they want somebody to listen, maybe they should go to a counselor or therapist and start talking to that person, But I feel like this person's such an idiot. They would say things to the therapist, so the therapist would have to call the police on this person. So yeah, they would be talking about an offer that they plan on bringing you. Like, there's nothing that this person can offer you to make you get them out of bankruptcy or take on this karma for them. They could be coming in with this, oh, we have such good chemistry together. Remember us? We were so good together. No, you guys were not. This is somebody you're a boss daddy. This person's coming in to try to put some scarcity tactics on you. They could be like, no one else will love you like me. Bitch, shut up. There are already people that love collective more than you do. Like, what? When people say that, I always think that is just stupid. Like, what? Like, you're abusive as hell to people? You don't think anybody's going to be not abusive to somebody? Like, that's crazy. To think that they are the only ones that will love you is weird. Like, that's weird behavior. You're over here unbothered. Seriously, you will not be moved. The righteous will not be shaken. This is like somebody coming over to your tree and trying to shake the fruit out of it instead of just picking one. It's like, why you have to cause all this ruckus because you're a failure? You can't even fucking climb up and pick a fruit. You have to shake the entire tree to try to get the fruit to fall. Like, it's not even your tree. It should be like, you should not even be on this person's mind in any type of way. Yeah, I knew that this was a karmic friend. The moment that they see you make it in the music industry and the entertainment business, whatever this is, whatever this type of work you do, the moment that they feel like you're making it, they're going to come in with the intention to ruin everything. And of course, this person's a loser. They do ruin everything, but they don't have that type of power in your life. Because you're not going to be giving your rights up and your power up to this person, regardless, no matter how they try to provoke you. They may come in on some stalker time, literally wanting to threaten you, intimidating you. You're not going to be intimidated by this person. You never were. Stalking, watching, obsessed, that's all they can do is watch. They're a happiness hater, hating on your happiness. All they can do is watch you succeed. They're not going to be able to be a part of your life because they're coming in with some stupid intentions and bad karma, idiotic like very naive and immature thinking. This person never grew up. Like, you could have stopped partying and stopped drinking. This person thinks that you're the same exact person as you were 20 years ago. You are not that person anymore. So I don't know why they think they're going to come in and harass you when you're not even the same person you were. Everybody, I am sure that most people, okay, go through a period of time where they go to a bar and drink. I'm sure that there's most people in life in general have had that experience. Only this person never grew and evolved, and they never stopped going to the bar to drink. So when you didn't want to hang out with them anymore, they started to hate on your spirituality, because your spirituality took you away from going to the bar and partying with them. It took you away from going out and drinking and putting yourself at risk. You loving yourself took you away from these bad habits that did not serve you. And this person is still stuck in the bad habit. They're played out. They're way played out. I think it's really weird when people, like, they will watch you from social media, and just because they knew you in the past, they think that they know you now. This person is haunted by the loss of you, haunted by the ghosts of you. Yeah, they have memories of what a good friend you were and what a good power supply you were. This person's clout hungry. They want to be a part of this winning success. They also are attached to some type of obsessive lover. They've got very dangerously unhealthy, toxic ways. Very possessive. They feel like you belong to them. You're their friend. This is a weirdo for sure. You would think that your friend would want the best for you because that's what you want for them. But no, this person wants you to be bankrupt, on substances, always partying, in scarcity. I mean, all of this crap. And they sure as hell don't want you being with this boss daddy, being unbothered by their provocation. They will come in and fake flex to try to make you feel insecure. Again, money is not all what it's cracked up to be. It seems, from my opinion, once you make a lot of money, people want that shit, especially if they know that you make a lot of money. If you're like a celebrity, then they want that. And then you have to, once you get rich, you have to try to stay rich. Oh, there is a card on the ground that fell. Fishing for comments. They're always trying to find out who is supporting you so that they can go harass them. This is like crazy. I mean, I get it that this person feels like they lost you, but sometimes you just have to let other people be themselves. Like, you being yourself would not be you're not somebody that this person thinks you are, is what I'm trying to say. You being yourself is not what this person thinks. They feel like you're purposely showing the world that you are happy without them. Like, they feel like every time that you post on social media, it's a purposeful dig at them. No, it's not. People need to really know how to read the energy. It's not. You're just posting your life. And this person feels so personal about it. They want you back so bad. Like, if you would just say, oh, I would go to the bar with you again, this person would like literally be like, I won. Yeah, you support yourself. That's exactly it. And you're dealing with somebody that does not have the ability to support themselves, not even emotionally. That's why they need to go to a therapist. Instead of talking all this shit on you, talk to a therapist, and maybe the therapist could guide them towards doing some type of healing, because I do feel like this person, if they were to heal and were to get in alignment, they could become something. But because they are blaming everybody else for the reason that they're bankrupt, this person is not taking accountability for what they're doing. They also are like not wanting you to travel. It's a very strange energy. I feel like this person could literally be thinking that you go on all these vacations, that you're splurging all of this money. So what if you are? It's like, so none of their business. Like, it's none of their business. And this person feels like I don't want you to move away type energy, but I feel like you already did move away. It's a little late for that. They're having legal issues. So this is what it is. They're having some type of legal issues. This could be immigration. They could be facing immigration, ICE. They could be facing a court, a judge, having to deal with lawyers. Whatever this is, this person wants you to guide them out of a dark place they put themselves. But if you were to help this person get out of the trouble that they caused on their own, you would just be stuck dealing with this person's bad attitude. And they're an ingrate. They're not appreciative. Instead of, like, they should look at the time that they had with you and be thankful that they got to know you at all. From the way that they look at you as being like so on a pedestal, they see you up so high. They should be thankful that they had any time of their life to spend with you at all and be friends with you. Let alone this person feels like because they're facing legal issues that you can get them out of it. Maybe you can, but you wouldn't jump in the way. If somebody is standing on the train tracks and a train's coming at them, you wouldn't jump on the train tracks to get in front of this person just to get hit by the train. Like, you know that this person is being a dumbass and is standing on the train tracks. Yeah, exactly. You don't party and you don't go on vacation. You're just kicking it and chilling. That's exactly it. This person doesn't know what you're doing. That's why I was like, if they had any intuition, they would just like realize that this was a bad idea. Love triangle. They could have been literally, this person could have been like trying to cheat with your partner or something from the past. Or maybe they slept with an old boyfriend of yours. You don't care. When people do shit like that and they're like go behind their friends' backs and be with their lovers and shit, I have no respect for that. It's sort of like very childish behavior. And what type of, like, you have to be in love with your best friend if you want to ride every dick that they've ever sat on. Like, come on. That's weird, you guys. I mean, I think it's weird. Maybe other people don't, but I think it's weird. I think it's very weird. For somebody to want to go behind you and sleep with the people you've been with, that's weird. That is weird. And so they feel irked because they don't know who you're with right now. They're going to come in wanting to kiss your ass. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how people that go this far to betray somebody, how they can even think that they can come back into somebody's life. Like, they already did too much a long time ago. Like, it was over a long time ago. This person just never moved on. They never evolved. And you couldn't help them evolve because you can't make them take responsibility for themselves. There are always fake smiles smiling in your face, like waiting for the moment to stab you in the back, literally. And be careful of a friend coming back from the past wanting to give you a gift. I see somebody coming with flowers and chocolates. Like, do you want to really date your friend? Why is this person so creepy? It really kind of gives me the vibration of like Hailey Bieber, like wannabe. And I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I just get her energy as like wannabe. She really wants to fit in. She really wants people to like her, but people don't for whatever reason. That is the energy that your friend holds. They want to be really popular, but people don't like them because, I don't know, maybe they're talentless, or maybe they're using witchcraft to try to become talentful, if that's a word. They're trying to gain some type of talent through doing magic. And again, this is why I will tell you guys that when people say that they're witches or Wiccans, you don't need to fear people like that. Even if they say they're Satanists. Just because somebody says that they worship the devil doesn't mean that they actually are worshiping the devil. They could think that they're worshiping the devil and be worshiping a whole nother entity or something, you know? Like, same thing with witchcraft. People could think that they're practicing magic. They could think that they have all this power and not actually have the power. So that's why I don't consider people that say that they're witches or say that they're Wiccans. I don't necessarily consider those people to actually be what I would consider a witch. I would consider a witch to be, my definition is somebody that abuses their own spiritual or magical power to hurt and harm other people. Now, people that use their powers to heal, those people are called healers. That's like the difference between light and dark, is like you're using your gift for good or you're using it for bad. So that's where my definition lies. But I know that people that associate with being Wiccan or pagan or in the occult, even, they associate with being a magical person without most of the time actually being a magical person. Like, in fact, it usually is the people that don't have any magic. They want the magic. They're muggles. Like, they want the magic so bad that they're willing to go to any type of book and do any type of ritual and all this weird shit instead of just asking. Like, God will give you mostly everything you ask for, unless you're asking for somebody else's husband, somebody else's life, like this weird friend that you have. But like, literally, well, this isn't your friend, this was your friend. But yeah, just because people say that they do things doesn't always use your intuition, you know, because I think a lot of the times people will say, oh, I'm a witch or I'm this, because it's like shock value. They want people to be shocked or something. I don't know. But it just seems like a lot of people nowadays are running to witchcraft when the moment that they can't get a desire granted, like through any normal type of means, they go running to witchcraft, and then witchcraft fucks their life up. Like, I never see spells go through. Like, I never see when somebody does love magic on someone else, excuse me, confirmation, I never see it go well. I just never have. And with my abilities, I don't see that putting people under witchcraft. Now, if this person would do a love spell on themselves, maybe that would help. But trying to get you to love them again or care about them again is basically futile. You're uninterested, point blank period, in anything that they have to say. And you're uninterested in playing this game with them that you didn't even know you were playing this game with them, because they're fake as all hell anyways. But yeah, I also think it's weird when people will be playing a one-sided game with you, trying to compete with you, and you don't even know there's a competition. What is there to compete for? Like, when I'm me and you're you and they're them, what is there to compete for? There's nothing really. This person, once they don't gain access to your home or your living space, they're going to try to bully you online. They're going to try to find out where you live. Or they could be asking your family members. Anybody in your family is not going to tell this person anything, because I don't feel like your family liked this person if they even knew about them. So yeah, if anybody ever contacted me and asked where my sibling lived, I would be like, nowhere, fuck you. I would be like, that's crazy. Why are you contacting me to ask about my sibling? You know what I mean? I would be very suspicious. And I feel like when this person reaches out to you, you're going to be very suspicious. In fact, I feel like they're probably on social media stalking you and bullying you underneath a fake profile. They don't want you to know it's them, because you guys are like worlds apart in difference. You're over here too busy winning. And they're trying to force their way back into your life because they see you being this queen rising, stepping into your power, praised, coming up in the spotlight. They see you in this jackpot energy and they want you to give them money. That's what they want. So you could have in the past helped this friend out financially every once in a while. I feel like it's not your job to help somebody's finances. They're completely bankrupt. Just like, if you want to keep money, you can't give it out to just anybody who comes up and asks for it. You have to be very selective. You know what I mean? And what you invest in. And so, and always when you lend money to a friend, they always resent you right after that. Yeah, what competition? They're way insecure. And the thing is like, this person just looks at you as an easy way. They're like, wow, I wish I had that friend that every time I would complain about not having groceries, they would give me $20 or whatever. This is that type of person. And they feel like you owe them something. You don't owe them anything. Just because you're being successful without them doesn't mean that you owe them anything. Like, your life is your life to live. Their life is their life to live. They've made different choices in the same amount of time that you guys have had on this planet. They've just made different choices. That's all this is. They're a grudge holder. They're probably even holding a grudge that you gave or didn't give them money in the past. Like, literally. I feel like you are always going to be able to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. And you could have like sniffed out their fakeness before, and that's why you straight up ignored them. You rejected them. You did reject them, but it wasn't like to their face, like, I don't want to see you anymore. We're done. Like, I hate you. It was nothing like that. Okay. Like, this person is making up in their mind why you rejected them. They're trying to come up with reasons, and they don't realize that all you did was just move forward in a healthy way in your life. And by you moving forward, that means that you had to let go of this person that was very toxic, that always wanted you to go engage in low vibrational activity with them. If it's not gossip, it's drinking and partying and just low vibrational shit that we did when what was like 21 to 25 or something. Like, really, this person has not matured at all. And that's why I think that they want to come back. They've definitely caught a case, and they won't go to the doctor. This is somebody that has a serious problem because they have too much reckless sex with too many people. Wow. They could also be losing their vehicle, which does not surprise me. This person is having a lot of things taken back. I feel like they were trying to live outside of their means to one-up you. This is somebody who's always competed with you. You're so pure of heart, though, that you didn't even realize that this person was like this until like way later. Now your intuition's going like, blink, 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 like red light, red light, red light. Stop. This person's weird. Hustling. They look at you as some type of hustle. When somebody looks at you like a dollar sign rather than a human being, that's when we got a problem. Because them seeing you as something that they can do as a side hustle to make money, that is very offensive. I would be extremely offended if I found out that somebody that I cared about thought they were just going to use me to make them money. Like, what? I would be offended. Screenshot. This person wants evidence. They want the facts. They want the proof that you are over here swimming in abundance, taking luxury vacations, all this shit that they're thinking. I don't know where it's coming from. So this person doesn't have any intuition. Yeah, 12 to 19 for you. Exactly. Immature. It's exactly it. It's like stuff that you maybe would have engaged in the past, but you know better now. You've moved on from that lifetime. So this is somebody from another lifetime. You moved on from that lifetime. You've moved on from being this type of person. And I don't think you ever were that type of person. You just hung out with somebody that was low vibrational. And all of us did. Every single person on this planet, I'm sure, has had a friend that has been, or probably almost everybody has had somebody that stayed in this past energy. It's because your light irritates their demons, and you're over here shining, and it's driving them insane. They feel like they're missing out on the best parts of your life. They are, but you know, if they wanted to share that with you, then they could have gone about this differently, I should say. They just know that they're not shit. They know that. They know that. They literally know that. This person did not wake. They want to steal your creativity, though. Whatever this is, this spark you have, this person wants to duplicate and feed off of you. And it's not going to happen. They're like, you're not going to let them back in your energy to play any type of games. I also feel like this person does not take care of their children. They're definitely hooked on stalking and watching you. And I don't even think this is 3D stalking. This is like through the internet mostly. They're making big assumptions about you and your life without actually knowing anything. Like big assumptions. And an assumption, when you assume, it makes an ass out of me and you. Isn't that what people say? You assume something. It's like just coming to calculations based upon what you see on the internet. Like, that's silly. Child services. What did I just say about this person neglecting their freaking children? Like, no joke. They're not taking care of their kids. They're always watching you, and they're obsessed. This person actually thought that they were on your level, not even knowing that you're over here ascended 3 timelines past them to the future. They're just a broke ass. And that's not to make fun of this person. We're not ever, when we're talking about this stuff, we're not bullying anyone or making fun of anyone. This is just the facts. The fact is they're bankrupt and they're broke, and spiritually and physically. They're on the same shit, different day, wanting to eat some staled bread. If this person wants to be like you so bad, why don't they just become you for Halloween? They can give themselves one night out of the year to be you, okay? They could dress up you free. They really want to see what it's like to be you. This person just wants to do what you do because they see you having a success, but they're talking shit about it because what they say is ridiculous. They never have the facts. They're just seeing things that you post and making an assumption. Like, you could literally be posting a picture of you by your own pool and they think you're like at a whole travel vacation posted up by, like, straight up. That's how silly this person is. They want to come to you with a dirty offer because some divination abuser, somebody that uses divination all the time. Like, when I'm not doing this, I'm not even in this room of the house. I'm not ever I never pull cards for myself. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah, they, like, literally, if they want to dress up like you and impersonate you, they can do it on Halloween where nobody's going to notice them being a weirdo. But yeah, they've gone to somebody to ask if you would come back in their life. And this person that does divination told them that you don't want anything. It's not just that you don't want anything to do with them, but you've moved on. That's why they're over here looking you up on social media. Literally. It's like this person's obsession for you has got their tarot reader looking you up and wondering, if studying you and going like, okay, what is about this person that they won't let it go? They just want to cock block you from receiving something. They feel like if they can't receive whatever this is, sorry, my nose was tickling. So there is an aspect of cleansing that needs to be done. But this person feels like if they can't go with you on your journey, then you should be stopped. And that's where it goes too far. Once this person starts to feel like, it's one thing to be jealous and envious and greedy and shit. It's another thing to think that you're actually going to stop somebody from being happy. No. This person's crying over you. Unfazed, and you're unfazed. You're going to remain unfazed. I don't think that this person's problems are going to get to you. And if they do come to your door, don't open it. Don't ever let this person in your house. Yeah, do some reflection on the person. Don't ever let them in your house. They will steal something so that they can later impersonate you. And they are using like fake accounts to look at you and spy. And it's like, okay, this is a person from the past. It's not like you guys ended on bad terms. Like, I hate you. Don't ever talk to me again. So why do they have to do this sneaky weird shit? Why are they having to go on fake accounts and create a whole nother false persona to deceive you with? Like, why? Why can't they just be like, hey, it's so-and-so from the past. How are you doing? Like, I don't know. That's what a normal person would do. They wouldn't get behind a fake account and think that they're going to get somewhere with that. This person feels like if they come to you as someone else, you'll be more willing to give up the dirt. They want to know what it is that you're doing, how you're making money. So inappropriate, since it's none of their business. And this person, their mother obviously didn't tell them to mind their own business ever. They're a groupie. They just want to follow you around like they used to. Dust it off. Like, I would be very weary of letting this person anywhere near you. Love on the brain. They definitely have you on the brain. Yes, they could be themselves and just say, hey, that's exactly it. They don't have to pretend to be anybody else. In fact, you would probably respect this person more for showing up as themselves, that rather than showing up as somebody else that you don't know. You know what I mean? girl fight. They want to fight you for something. They actually feel like they could win. This person, somebody's been blowing smoke up their ass, telling them that they could win at something. They were always into marrying for money. That's how you're going to know who this person is, because they were always wanting to get with a rich person. And their plans didn't work out. You ignored them and moved on. And that's why you're so successful, because you've actually given to yourself. You've seeded into yourself and you've taken care of yourself. Well, this person has not taken care of their body, their mind, or anything. They've got a bad reputation. I don't think you can fix their reputation. That's something that they need to work on. They're definitely stuck in their head, overthinking things. Anybody that makes a false account and stalks someone through it is overthinking. Exactly. You're not a band. They just see you moving in silence and they're like, no, that has to be stopped. They're going to move on without me. You did move on many years ago. Okay. Photo proof. They definitely want, look at this Polaroid camera. That's like, you know, this person from that far back, like that person right there in the picture is using a Polaroid. That's the type of photo proof that they want to get, is like Polaroid. Like they want to get that close to Polaroid you. No, I just seen that camera and realized, oh my God, that is a Polaroid camera. Like that is ridiculous. But those were the best cameras, you guys. If you know, you know. They were so fun. You could take the picture and immediately pull the thing out, wave it, like fan it like that, and then you get to see what the picture was. Inside scoop. They just want a closer look up into your reality to see why they're losing and why you're winning. And like this person is obsessed with anybody that you sleep with, which I think is weird. Romantic love affair, confirmation. Like they want to creep around your love affairs because they feel like a boss daddy is coming into your life, and then they want that. So they're like, how can I finesse a relationship out of somebody else? This person's very creative, but not very intelligent. Polaroid. Yeah, you had one too. Oh my God, they were so fun. So needless to say, you don't really have anything to worry about. This person's not going to have a victory over you. They're not going to trick you. They're not going to guilt trip you into giving them money. That's just not the way that this is going to go. So I would just continue to live your life. And if you have somebody from the past contact you, great, you know. But if they contact you and all they do is trauma dump on you, that they have all these problems going on and that they need help, then you'll know why they're contacting you, because they want money or they want something and they don't want to work for it like everybody else. So it's kind of weird, but you know, I guess you could look at this situation and feel good about yourself, because this person wants to be you so freaking bad. They feel like totally traumatized that they weren't able to steal something from you. And it's like, yo, let this person live their life. I feel like they should let you live your life. And I do feel like they should be happy for you, even though they're jealous and envious and don't have the ability to. I feel like they should be happy that at least you're not entrapped. You're not going through hard times. So if they contact you, you know, asking you for something, just ignore them like you've always done, basically. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Know that God loves you. Know that you're safe and you're protected. And even if this friend wanted to come back, you're not going to accept them, right? Like you want friends that actually have something to give, and somebody that doesn't love themselves will not have anything to give you. Because if they can't love themselves, then they can't love you. And I know that sounds cliche, but that's actually the truth. This person has no self-love and no self-care. So all right, you guys, I love you. I'm sending you air hugs, lots of love. Peace be with you until the next reading. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.